It's Friday night, and it's time for Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Happy Friday to ya! Oh, TGIF, like wow!
Wow!
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Friday night Tape Talk with
Rob and the Captain.
I gotta take a wee.
Jibba jabbing.
I would have just got my nipples out.
Double whammy, bang.
I'm gonna puke.
You betcha.
Oh, it's hot stream on stream action.
I had a good chuckle. I enjoyed
How
that.
am I doing on a higher balloon? Who am I, the Wizard of Oz?
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain.
Friday Night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
They're masturbating with mackerel?
It looks like poo.
I like to dip my marinara sauce in other marinara
Fart
sauce.
noise, fart noise, fart noise. Oh, I like butt stuff.
Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain.
Captain.
Rob and the Captain. It's Friday night Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. And now, here's Rob from Rob's Vintage Video and Captain Adam from Captain Adam's VHS Pirate Ship. Tape Talk with Rob and the Captain. Rob and the Captain.
Yes, Rob and Big Tony. What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, man? You alright?
I'm doing good. Good to see you again.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Oh, yeah, of course, man. Of course. Thanks for being here. You're the only person that answered my my post on YouTube. Just that's not the reason why. I'm just saying.
It was late in the day when I saw the post go out as well, and I thought, oh, I wonder if anyone's actually messaging to see if they're interested. So I thought, nah, I'll put the feelers out, see what's happening.
I got a couple thumbs up, but I didn't get any response. You're the only one that signed up for the torture. So here you are.
No, man, this is always cool. I always enjoy chatting with you.
For sure. My man Jay's here. What's going on? Ninja.
Yeah.
Hey, Crusher, look at this. Hello, everyone. Wow, it's Master of the 80s. That's right.
Hello, Crusher. It's been a long while since I've gone by that username.
Yeah. That's why I threw it in my Instagram post, just in case if anybody anybody has the inside info. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, the old school, the old guard.
That's right. Mr. Dan, how you doing, Mr. Dan? Good to see you, buddy. As always, my man Big Larry's here. Good to see you, my man. Len Dog is in the house. What up, Len Dog? I know you drinking. Len Dog always, well, no, I don't want to say always drinking, but I know on a Friday he's maximizing his Friday. I know that.
It's gone too late in the evening for me to start drinking now.
Yeah, I know it's late for you. Like I said, I appreciate you hanging out with me this late, man. I won't keep you for long. I'll keep it.
No, man, we're good. We're good. It's about a 3-hour snooze, so that's works in my favor.
Cool. Yeah, so the Cap is at sea again. He's got a lot of things going on. He's got convention after show after convention after show. So he's a busy beaver, and I need to try to reach out and try to find somebody who wants to hang with me. A lot of my friends are over there and across the pond, so they're like hours and hours ahead, such as yourself. So, like I said, again,
we've just gone midnight here. So.
That's what I'm saying, man. I think I just had dinner like an hour ago. So, Crusher said it's been a long time.
It has, man. It has. It's like I was explaining to Rob before. We don't do much on the YouTubes anymore. We the whole channel just had a massive disaster all at once. Just videos getting pulled. Monetization got pulled. They were blocking the store, the shop on there. They were just started doing everything for no apparent reason. I don't know why YouTube decided to make that was barely scraping. Probably man, last year so it's not even 12 pounds a month. But yeah, for some reason they decided to go channel, and I thought, fuck it, I can't bother jumping through for YouTube anymore. So, just three of us got together from the film club now, and which is great.
I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you again. I heard you at the beginning, but everything else towards the end was getting all a little fucked up. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard. But
Fizzling
but
off.
I heard you saying about YouTube pulling your stuff and all that, and that everybody, I hear a lot of people complaining about that type of shit.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know why. They couldn't explain why. There was no explanation given. There was just nothing. Yeah, it's just mad. When you start to look into it, it's not as though we had a channel that was sort of doing massive great deals of views or monetization. We had memberships turned on. That was about £10 a month, and we had monetization turned on. Like I said, it was about £12 a month. I was getting about £22 a month out of YouTube, and then they just decided one day. Well, initially they both closed the channel, but for what reason I don't know. They just blocked all the content, and then made a bit of a dispute, and the channel came back on. Well, they said it was coming on with limitations, and then it came back on, and then the limitations were, well, you can't earn anything off the channel anymore. Like, right, okay. So, yeah, myself and a couple of guys from the club who we've been talking about an audio style podcast for a long while decided, okay, let's go. So that's what we're doing.
You want to try?
Seems to be going really well.
You're cutting out, man, like a big time. I can hardly understand anything you're saying. You want to just try leaving and coming back again? We'll do it one more time, see if it helps. Because I can hear, I'm getting the gist of it, and then it's getting all fucked up.
Yeah, hold on.
If you don't mind. Is everybody else hearing it like that? Is it just me? I can hear him I can get the gist of what he's saying, but most of it is all like his beatboxing. It's like RoboCop on crack. like Crusher says. Yeah, it's bad, eh? Shit. Man, there's always something to StreamYard. But like Tony was saying, he had to leave YouTube because of stupidness. So maybe they launched a vendetta. It breaks up almost Wi-Fi / internet connection. Okay. Well, we'll see if it gets better. But he keeps breaking up, eh? Yeah. He already left and came back in before we started because I was having trouble hearing him. I hope that we don't have problems. Make my man wait up till midnight to come hang out and we can't hear what he's saying. It's not cool. Yeah, like Max Headroom, exactly. I want the knife. Yeah, I know it's not my fault, but it's yeah, it must be his connection. But I mean, like I said, it's midnight over there in Wizardland, so I hate to fucking keep him up and then not hear what he's saying. You know what I mean? The international Wi-Fi calls are probably melting because of the heat waves. I don't know. It's not too hot here. It's like decent end of summer weather here, so not too hot. And that's coming from me, and I hate the fucking sun in summer. You know that shit. So I can cope with it for now. But I'm waiting. Like it is about to be September. I'm waiting for the temperatures to go down a little bit more, so I can wear like a long sleeve or a hoodie or something like that. Instead of wearing tank tops and showing off the guns, and people being like, "Look at that guy showing off his guns with a tank top and everything." I'm like, "Hey, it's hot outside. What do you want me to do?" You know what I mean? That's just the way it is. Ginger Ninja knows what I'm talking about. You still melting down? Well, I mean, it is Mexico. People go there for the sun. I've never seen a chocolate bar melt that way, but I am intrigued. Sun's out, guns out. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was good to see you. I haven't hung out with Tone in a while, man. So hopefully he comes back and we can understand what the hell's going on, because I'm not going to keep him up all night beatboxing over the mic like that. Unfortunately, and I know he's got a lot to show too. So he's got a few tapes there to show us. Show me your tapes. You know what I mean? And which leads me to another thing. Whenever the cap is not here, that's what the show is going to be called. It's going to be called Show Me Your Tapes. And I'm going to try to find somebody who has tapes that wants to hang out with me, which is not always easy because, like I said earlier, I put the post on YouTube if anybody wanted to hang and be a co-host, and my man Tone was the only one who answered. So he was kind of obligated to be here. And fortunately for us, he has a nice haul of stuff that he's picked up recently that we were interested in seeing. So hopefully the gods of the internets can fix that up. Show my tapes, or show your tapes. It sounds like show me something else. You know what I mean? Show me your tapes. I should have put two tapes underneath my shirt. I pulled up my shirt and showed you my tapes. It's too late now. YouTube is notorious for nuking channels. Bloodbath and Beyond got 100K, got the plaque shipped, and they nuked their channel because of some BS YouTube couldn't fix. That's nice, eh? That's very encouraging. And that's what Tone was saying. He made a couple dollars a month off YouTube. He was doing good, and then they fucking closed all this shit down, and he doesn't even know why, which is the worst part. Might have to switch to Twitch, eh? I don't know. I don't know nothing about any other site besides YouTube. That's all I knows. Well, we were up to 10 people hanging out, and then 4 bailed. They were like, fuck this shit. I tuned in to see Big Tone. I didn't want to see fucking this guy again. Well, here I am. And that's what you were trying to make it sound like. Show me your tapes. You should have told me that earlier, because then I would have put 2 tapes under my shirt and showed you my tapes. That would have been funny. Yeah, goddamn right it's crap. You know, that can happen to anybody. You know what I mean? I'm going to have to go and go and get a deed to an old UHF radio TV station somewhere in a poker game, and then I'll get all my buddies and they can put their show on there. You know what I mean? I've never been on a Twitch. I don't even know what a Twitch is. Shit, eh? YouTube is no fun. Bringing me down, man. I'm getting upset right now. I'm going to have to go visit YouTube and pay them a visit. Smack somebody around or whatever, you know? Twitch and Vimo, eh? I'm going to have to look into that shit. You're going to have to pick up a pizza soon for sure, dog. 100% pizza. All right, let's see what Tone's doing. Let's see how he's sounding. There he is.
Hey, is that any better?
So far it is, yep.
Good. I've tried resetting my router. So
hopefully it stays that way, because like I was saying to everybody while you were gone, I don't want you to stay up this late and come hang out and we can't even hear what you're saying.
Believe me, it'll take a little bit from my end. So
shit. Then Lendog, let me know if you get that pizza. I want to know what you're getting on. What are you getting on that pizza, Lendog? All dressed? What?
Who's getting pizza?
My man Lendog says he's going to have to get a pizza sooner or later.
Nice.
We were talking about Twitch and Vimo and other, or is it Vimo or no, Rumble or whatever, some other kind of platforms while you're gone that I have no experience with at all.
Yeah, I've no experience with any of those really. Like I said, our audio podcast has now gone to Spotify. Seems to be doing okay. People seem to be listening to it, so I'll take that.
You're doing so good, and now you just cut out.
It's weird, man.
Well, now I heard that. Hey, Auntie Puma. Good to see you.
Let's see if there's anything in the settings that's upsetting it.
See, that was perfect. I heard that perfectly. Larry says, I have Rumble, Mr. Dan, but haven't posted to it yet. Oh, he's talking to Mr. Dan. Okay. All dressed with cheesy bread. Oh, nice. Professor says, I'm trying Rumble, but the majority is, what the hell? What the hell is going on with this light? I got to fix this light. Hold on. There's ghosts in the studio. I don't know what's happening here. Okay, here we go. And I can hear myself through the speaker. So is that you?
I'm not sure.
What the fuck is going on here? I can hear myself through my speakers, which I never hear.
Okay. I'm causing havoc.
We're getting attacked by Skynet or something. What is happening here?
It's like I say, mate, it's been so long since I've used StreamYard. A lot has changed since I've used this.
Now you're sounding pretty good.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Maybe it's... Does it sound okay to you guys out there? Because, Jesus Christ, I hear myself double.
Yeah, see, I can hear you fine.
Well, I can hear you fine. Your camera is frozen, though. You've been smiling the same way for like the past 30 seconds.
See, even the internet only wants me to do audio style.
Your audio is perfect right now. Now you got the same. You're frozen. You're Mr. Freeze. What the hell's going on here? I don't know. We'll deal with that. Anyways, as long as we sound good, everybody. Do we sound good to everybody? The pride of the Yankees. Yes, hello? 12 people watching. Do we sound good? Someone say yes.
Please.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like your camera, you sound great, but your camera's frozen.
Hold on, what does a prof say? Have Tony try turn on the camera and then just try with the audio. Maybe the video is draining his bandwidth. Used to happen to me all the time. I can try turning the quality of the camera down, see if that helps.
Maybe. Professor's he's a professor, right? So he's got
he's got the full insight.
Okay, now you're moving. Now your image is moving now.
Okay, can you see me now?
I got an echo on my voice from somewhere. Tony's audio is good, but now my audio is echoing?
Oh no.
What the Give me a second. What the hell? I got echo cancellation on. I got reduced mic background noise on as well. What the fuck?
You get one Brit on and it all goes to shit.
I think Gareth did this.
That's what it is.
I think Gareth put a worm in there. Yeah, I have an echo. Why do I have an echo? What the hell's going on here? This don't make no goddamn sense. Maybe it's the volume of my mic, maybe? It's bugging me. Shut up! No, I don't want to turn my mic down. What the fuck? Holy shit. As I leave it as this, just play with the echo. Okay. I have an echo, yeah, I know that. I don't know. Can I remove myself and come back in? I don't know. I'm hosting the stream.
A StreamYard still not ironed out all these bugs after 5 years.
Well, I mean, hello?
Hello?
Is it a bad echo?
See, I can't hear you echoing. It sounds fine to me.
I hear an echo, and I'm sure they hear exactly what I hear. I don't know how that happened. Oh my god! Play around with the echo, eh? Yeah, it should. Oh, it's Jake. God damn it! I don't know if I can. I don't think I can leave the stream and come back in because I'm hosting it. Oh, it just stopped. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello? It's gone. The echo is gone now. Lendog, confirm it's gone because I don't hear it anymore.
Brilliant.
Jeez, what the fuck is going on here? Echo stop. Okay, the echo stop, but tone's frozen again. Tone is frozen. What the hell is happening here? Okay, you're moving. You're moving, but in chunks. Holy smokes!
Weird.
Russell says, "It's your bleeding accent, mate."
That's what it is. With dulcet northern tones.
Holy smokes! Well, I can hear you good now, but I wanted to see what your cachet of tapes that you brought with you. And what the hell?
It's
UK versus USA. What the hell? Oh, there was an eclipse yesterday. Was there an eclipse? Was it a total eclipse of the heart, or?
Yeah, I mean, we've had two in the last week or so. So we had a solar eclipse about 10 days ago, and then we had a lunar eclipse last night.
That's too many eclipses, man. That's what's going on right now. That's messed up.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's fucking shit up.
Oh, I got to open a can for that. Damn. Well, at least we can talk until I don't know what's. You're gonna have to like hold up the tape for like 15 minutes or something before it shows up.
Hold on a second.
Excuse me.
Let's try something. Hold on.
Yeah, just work things out, Crusher. Tell YouTube, man.
yeah. Sort your shit out, YouTube.
Yeah, get it together, man. This ain't your first week. The stars are out of whack, eh? Yeah, we lost some celebrities this week, unfortunately.
Yeah, big chunk.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, it's that we're around that time for those kind of people to start checking out that generation. So we're just gonna hear more and more about people we love moving on.
Yeah, everyone's getting to a certain age now, aren't they? So it's inevitable, really.
Yeah, even Bruce Campbell got cancer, man.
Yeah.
It seems to have it under control, hopefully, but it's not cool.
No, it's like I say, it's everyone seems just to get to that point in time. Right.
Well, the only thing I can say is that if we fast forward a couple of years, we'll start losing people that we don't give a shit about.
Yeah, we don't give a fuck about. Yeah,
because there's a lot of them that come after all the people that we do give a shit about. Get a sound. Get a sound of that. See. So I apologize, Jay, if you're still on the wagon.
Right, I'm gonna try something here. Bear with me. I'm gonna disappear, then I'm gonna come back again.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what we can do. We got to fight back. Holy smokes, eh? Well, we were up to 12 there. We were up to 12 for a second. Now we're down to 7. People were like, fuck these amateurs. I'm out. So, Professor, how's your day going, man? How's your Friday going? I bet you can't wait to get there. What are you watching tonight? Do you know what you're watching? I meant to ask you that. Do you know what you're watching ahead of time, or you just go home and feel it out, play it by ear, you wing it? You know what I'm saying? Because I know you have drinks and you watch movies every Friday. Anybody can guess what I have on the TV? Nobody's going to guess. Nobody will guess. You'll try, but you won't guess what it is. Oh, he's back. He's back again.
Is that any better?
So far, it's perfect.
Right. Okay.
Oh man, you're talking. Your mouth is moving with the words. Everything's. We did it. We defeated them.
Yeah. So basically, I've had to shut my computer down and use my phone.
Well, okay. So now we know where somehow something they got to your computer somehow. I'm sure it's Gareth.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. It's a brand new computer.
It's Gareth. 100% it's Gareth.
Yeah.
Because I gave him shit. Like, I didn't give him shit, but the other Friday night he made a post like, "What should I do on Friday?" I said, "Come to Tape Talk," and he was like, "Do it earlier." And I was like, "It's already early enough on my side of the water. You're the one with the time problem."
Right, let's see if I can make this picture bigger on my side now. How do we do that?
Well, we did it, man. We defeated them, and now it's perfect. Now, good. I'm happy. I hope you're happy, YouTube or whatever it is whatever technical problem that we're having. Hope you were happy for wasting 26 minutes of our time.
Yeah, man. Nothing should be this difficult anymore. This day and age, it should be really easy and seamless. But oh no,
man, we're streaming together, man. We're having a FaceTime stream like people do this all day long, every day.
Yeah.
You know,
it's bizarre, mate, that stuff should rely on high-end equipment or massive bandwidth anymore. It's stupid.
There's obviously something's going on because your phone is working. You obviously have strong enough internet. You obviously your technical side on your side is okay. And you said your computer's new, so
yeah, computer's new. Which it could have only been the computer because my phone's working fine with it.
Yeah. So well, it's your computer with matched with StreamYard or YouTube or the internet or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have never used StreamYard on this computer, so maybe that's the problem. I don't know.
I'm tend to blame StreamYard right away. Because they had so many. I don't know if you remember back when we used to do drinking beers and checking tapes back in the day.
Yeah.
Captain used to click like he was a Terminator, like a predator. I thought he was he was hiding up in the trees. Everything he goddamn said, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it used to happen regular.
Mm-hmm. And they kind of, I don't know how they fixed that problem somehow. And but they have a lot of problems, man. I even watch some streams today where people are like having weird shit happen, and I guarantee it's StreamYard.
Yeah, it's I mean, has the YouTube stream bit ever got any better? Just streaming direct through YouTube?
I've never tried it.
No,
because I think I was told from somebody when I first started streaming that the YouTube wasn't so great, so I never even bothered trying it. It was StreamYard right away. So
yeah, I only ever tried it early days. I never really tried it solidly. Like I say, everyone just started using StreamYard, so that's the way we went. And to be fair, StreamYard used to work really well for me, but having not used it for a long while, obviously it doesn't work that well on the new system I've got.
We've been having like especially compared to last time, we had a lot of problems. On this run, it's been okay, but even Cap's like buffering all the time and going in and out. Shit happens all the time on his end, so who knows?
Yeah, I looked into different ways to stream things, and there are a couple of alternatives out there, but everyone's charging high-end money. There's nothing that's either free or reasonable, which is like madness when you think about it.
Yeah, I think I pay like for StreamYard it's like almost $70, man, a month.
Yeah,
So, anyways, Mr. Hobbs is here. What's going on, Mr. Hobbs? Good to see you, buddy. Hobbs
I do.
Ventures. Good to see you. My man Willie Blaskow's here. Big Will's here. Big Willie style. You can't quit. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Yeah, cool. So now we're functioning. We were crippled before.
Yeah,
Now we got our legs back.
we're rolling.
Oh.
So yeah, like I said, discussing StreamYard, like I said before it kept breaking up. Yeah, we stepped away from YouTube, just because I don't even know what happened or why it happened, or YouTube definitely can't tell us why it happened.
That's crazy.
But we started getting tons of content blocked, and then the channel got pulled down completely, and they said it was over violations, but couldn't tell me what the violations were. So I made a complaint, and they put the channel back on, but like 90% of the content had been like region blocked in certain areas. Monetization had been taken away, membership had been taken away, so we weren't earning any money off the channel anymore.
What's the point?
And hardly anybody was seeing anything we was putting up there, because everything was just getting blocked constantly, and no one could tell you why. So I just thought,
crazy.
well, yeah. So I just thought, balls to it. I can't be bothered anymore. And like I said, we had a chat between two of the lads I run the film club with, and we decided to have a go audio style. So we've invested a little and built a studio, and yeah, we're going strong with the audio platform now on Spotify. You know what I mean? It's good fun, so it's working all right.
Yeah, well, I don't blame you, man, and that sucks. Like, what's the whole point? Like, while you were gone, Professor was saying too, another channel that he knows had like 100K following them, and all of a sudden, boom, they take the channel down and it's gone. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it's not encouraging at all.
No, it's not. That's the thing. I've seen recently they've moved of how many sort of YouTube views and YouTube shorts you need now before you can monetize, or the kind of monetization you're allowed, or you know what I mean. They've even stopped us from selling our t-shirts through YouTube as well now, and I don't know why. Again, they just can't tell you. So
That's the part that does my head in.
I'm not jumping. Yeah, no one can tell you.
Yeah, that's the part that does my head in the most, man.
You're never speaking to a real person.
That's crazy. That's like, okay, you want to take something down and block my shit or whatever, at least tell me why. You know what I mean? And they can't even do that. It's like Nazi. You know, like, was it Nazi YouTube? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's what I mean. It's if I could understand if we was like ripping other people's content off, or our content was full of clips from films or reels, or you know what I mean, but nothing, trailers, there's nothing. It's very rare we used anything, but we just kept getting flagged constantly, and I was like, I don't know what else to do. It's you seem to put all this effort in, you record a video, it takes forever to edit it, then you render it, then you upload it, and then YouTube goes, nah mate. You know what I mean? It's like fucking pointless.
But that's what YouTube is for. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, but none of the sort of podcast platforms do any of that kind of stuff, it seems. So you can find our podcast on Spotify or Podbean. I'm currently trying to get it over onto Apple Podcast as well when I figure out how to do that. And it seems relatively easy enough. You know what I mean? There's nobody monitoring or scrutinizing what you're saying or what you're doing, or you know what I mean. It just sort of works, and you get interaction. Yeah, I don't think there's any money to be made out of it, but at least people's hearing the stuff instead of it being blocked.
Well, yeah, at least it's an avenue to get your stuff out. Like, I mean, it sucks that you can't get some kind of benefit out of it, but I mean, if you can't do anything, if you can't never mind the benefit, if you can't even show your stuff, like,
yeah,
what was that?
See, Yeah, I mean, financially, it doesn't matter too much anymore. The little bit of money we used to earn through YouTube used to come back into the club, and it used to finance little things, whether it was having posters printed, whether we needed a license for a film. You know what I mean? Just that couple of quid that was coming in did help. But luckily, since January this year, we've had a lot of help through a couple of local CICs and the local council have been giving grants out to help sort of clubs like ours in the community. And we've had about £700 so far this year for the community cinema that we host. So it's a lot easier to do that than it is to try and make content for money. So
yeah, for sure. And that's good though. That's nice that you can get into underneath something like that. Some kind of backing in some way.
it's good. Yeah, I mean, one particular sort of company that is local to us, like literally 10 minutes away from where I walk. They have a big community centre and a social centre, and they was really keen for us to go and set something permanent up in there. And we never had anything permanent. It was like guerrilla style. We was popping up and screening films anywhere that would allow us to do it. Right. So we went and checked out the venue, and it holds about 35, which is ample. And then we went in, put a full setup in, new projector, 150-inch screen, full surround sound, and we did one screening and it was full. So I was like, nice. Okay, this might work. So yeah, so we was doing one a month. We was doing the last Saturday of every month. Now we do two in a month. The second Saturday and the last Saturday of every month. Wow. So tomorrow evening is our event. So we're doing 2 films tomorrow. We hosted Matt a couple of weeks back from Pugwall 316.
Yes.
We hosted his new documentary for Troll 2. Mm-hmm. And it was a sellout. It was packed. We raised him some money for his charity. Awesome. It was standing room only. You couldn't. There wasn't another seat in the house, which was great. So
yeah, that's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, we had a good chat with Matt, and we filmed some stuff. And Matt got us a intro made from Darren Ewing, one of the actors from the film, for the film club, which we showed there, and then we showed his documentary, and then we showed the film, which was really cool. And then I've got some here. I might not be able to show it on camera, but you can have a look. I commissioned a poster. So we've commissioned a poster for the event to raise some money for a cancer charity, and that was the poster.
Nice, cool.
So we were selling those. Somebody asked me, could I sign one, which is the most bizarre thing ever.
Did you sign it?
Yeah.
Good. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah. So no, it was good. We've done some other local filmmakers films recently. A local director from around here, a guy called Gene Dolders, made a sort of 70s, 80s giallo inspired slasher film called The Blade Cuts Deeper. And it's fucking brilliant. It's like it started off as a short film, 20 minutes, and then ended up into a full 93-minute length feature film. And it's superb. It's really good. So we've screened that. We've done quite a few things. So tomorrow evening we're showing one for the Solar. We're showing Cliff Richard's Summer Holiday, which is always a classic. And then in the evening, for the horror crew that normally come to our events, we're showing The Burning.
Oh, nice. Well, I watched The Burning recently.
Yep.
And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it enough. Mr. Bones hasn't showed up yet. Mr. Bones and I, we watch a movie every Tuesday night on his channel in the Boneyard. So The Burning I had not seen, and he wanted to watch it, so we watched it. And we had a good time with it. But I was complaining the whole time that there's not enough burning in the movie for it to be called The Burning. So maybe you can ask some people when you're showing that, well, if you have a couple conversations, ask them if they think that the Burning is the proper title for that movie.
Yeah, it is an odd title. I mean, it makes your ears prick up. Like The Burning, and the trailer to it is immense. It's one of I think it's one of the best slasher trailers ever put together. And yeah, I'm with you on that. It
There's
is
like
a
no
weird
burning in
name
there.
because
There's no one burnt. There's no.
well, it's just 30 seconds, isn't it? You know what I mean? Some geezer does a fire walk,
That's
and
it.
that's
Yeah.
it.
That's the only burning. That's
Yeah.
supposed to last through the rest of the movie.
Yeah. But as far as 80s slashers go, it's probably one of the best.
Yeah, like I'm not shitting on the movie in any way, shape, or form. We had a good time with it and everything.
Yeah.
And I hear the title around, like people talk about it and stuff like that. But I just found it very funny. Like the title for me did not match the movie.
Yeah, it is. It is
I would have
odd.
called it something else.
Yeah, it is odd. It was heavily censored in the UK back in the day, so it was a video nasty here in the UK. The Burning.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think it had 3.5 minutes edited out of the original cut of the film until the late 90s, really.
Wow.
And then it got a complete unedited, uncensored version past. Basically, it's just the raft scene. It's the raft scene that gets all the credit for it being a video nasty.
I was going to say, like, it's kind of funny. Like, 3 minutes of footage.
Yeah,
is that damaging?
There's nothing in it when you think about it.
How damaging can 3 minutes of footage be? Like, it's not like Faces of Death.
No, and it's all in one short period as well. So it's like if anybody's seen the film, spoilers if you've not seen it. So the coming up to the end of the film, they're on the water. There's a raft scene. There's a boat. They go to the boat. Turns out that Crops is in the boat. He's got the big shears, and he stabs someone through the neck, but like downwards that way, which is like really gruesome.
Yeah.
And then a young kid puts his hands up to defend himself, and as he puts his hands up, he cuts all his fingers off.
Proper.
And you're like, yeah, that's
a great
hardcore.
scene, man. Like that's an awesome scene.
So, but that's virtually everything that was cut out of it. That and the scene where the young girl are in the woods in the sleeping bag. He disappears back for a box of matches. Why? What's fucking matches? I've no idea. But then the bit where she gets her head cut off, that bit's sort of cut as well. But the real weird thing about the film is it's a video nasty. It was well known in the UK as being a banned film, but the music for it was done by Rick Wakeman. So if you know the prog rock band Yes, that was known for this like weird prog rock music. Rick Wakeman was the keyboardist out of that band, a British guy who would look like a wizard and wore a cape. He did all the music for it, and he's like the least fucking qualified person to do music in a horror film ever. But it works. It's really good.
Yeah, I think that's it gives it this little je ne sais quoi kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's my man, Matt. What's going on, Big Matt? Good to see you, buddy. No, Cap is at sea still. Cap got a lot of things going on. Russell says, "I see things people can't imagine." Shit, Russ. I believe you, Canadian Russ. I believe you. What's the professor saying down there now? Well, it's the same group that had an issue with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and had to be changed to Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Yeah, so Ninja Turtles in the UK wasn't called Ninja Turtles. It was, and as a kid, the intro to Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles was different to any other region because nunchucks were banned in the UK. So they couldn't show the intro of the cartoon with any nunchucks in it. So
that is crazy.
Yeah. Welcome to the UK.
Hey, Big Josh, good to see you, buddy. Glad to hear, man. You cannot put a string between two sticks.
No. Well, you couldn't. You can now, but you couldn't. You couldn't back then. Yeah, so like nunchucks were banned. Anything the words like shurikens or throwing stars, they were banned. Anything, any mention of the word chainsaw, like evolving around a film, that instantly got your film banned.
Oh my God.
An axe, that'll get your film banned as well, having an axe in the title. Yeah, there was loads of crazy shit going on in the 80s.
That's funny, man. Over here in the 80s, you can get ninja stars from the comic books. You can order them. You can order them through a comic books. Get some ninja stars, a ninja suit, some nunchucks, some sais, all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
You can get some
I
Chuck
can remember
Norris jeans, some super tight Chuck Norris jeans with an elastic crotch.
Yeah, I can remember going on a school trip to France, and it was on a ferry. And while I was over there, obviously there was no limitations on how much ninja paraphernalia you could buy. So there was all these kids are like 9 and 10-year-old just buying anything. And then there was on the deck of the ferry coming home back into the UK when one teacher realised that fucking hell they've got half an arsenal here, and was making us throw them overboard. So we were just throwing them into the North Sea just to get rid of them.
Get rid of all that contraband. We're going to get busted.
Doesn't matter about that 400 cigarettes you've got. Get rid of them ninja stars.
Oh, that's hilarious, man. That's funny. That's good stuff. Oh, Lendog got his pizza. Good, Lendog. Save me.
Nice. What toppings, Lendog?
Yeah, we want to hear what's on it. All dressed. What you got in there, man? You got meat lovers? Crusher said Ninja Turtles, Hero Turtles, and there green go ninja. What? And there go green go ninja go ninja. Is that what he's saying? Did I have too many cans?
Ninja Turtles, Hero Turtles, and the green go ninja.
Yeah, that sounds like what I said.
Yeah. Yeah, Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles, because they couldn't use the word ninja either over here.
That's crazy, man. Pepperoni sauces and pepperoni and sausage, cheesy bread.
Oh, nice.
Hot buffalo sauce. God damn.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're gonna have a good time on the drawing tomorrow.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get yourself a bidet. Put that fire out.
Yeah. Put the toilet paper in the fridge.
Professor said Hero 3 to Domination.
Oh yeah, you'd fucking no chance for that title.
Instead of Ninja 3. Enter the Hero.
Yeah. Doesn't sort of work, does it?
No. Oh, that's funny. That's good stuff. Problems with ninjas. You know, well, ninjas were bad mofos. There were some mean motor scooters ninjas, so
yeah, all it did was removing the word ninja away from anything in the UK was make kids want to see ninjas. That's all it did. It didn't take the illusion away. It was just the kids wanted the illusion more.
Of course, man. He says, "Oh, you don't know. I can't tell you what ninjas are. The only thing you want to know is what a ninja is after that."
Of course they do.
It's like nudie magazines, man. You tell them you can't look at this magazine, and you put it down. It's the only thing that kid's going to ever think about for the next 2 weeks is that magazine.
What do you mean? I can't look at big jugs?
I can't look at that paper. Oh, that's the only thing I want to do now. It always makes me laugh. You know, it's like you send kids to like private schools and all that stuff like that, and they're in private schools wearing uniforms and they're all proper and all that stuff. And then they have a time off and they're all doing crack and shooting up and having sex with everybody unprotected. It's like if you want your kid to turn out that, send them to a proper school, send them to the boarding school, send them there and let them be proper all day long so they can at the end be like, fuck you all.
Yeah.
Psychology, man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, just put your kids into a normal community high school. I never caught any harm with it. You know what I mean?
I'm saying. Like, if you're saturated in it, they'll be more likely to shun from it.
Yeah, of course they are. It's
if you hide them from it, they're going to be like, I want to know what it is.
Yeah, it's like smoking and vaping in the UK now. I don't know what it's like in Canada, but obviously smoking and vaping is fucking shunned on like you're the devil.
Really?
Oh God, mate, yeah, it's unreal. To the point now, if you go and buy cigarettes, they're behind a closed cupboard. You can't actually see them when you go into the store. Like they're locked away. You just have to ask for them. So they thought that would stop kids smoking, but no, kids just decided to vape instead, which was like, there's probably 90% more kids vaping now than was ever thinking about smoking.
Oh boy. Well, you know, there's some French. I'm from Quebec, so there's a lot of French influence, and the French love to smoke. Where I'm from, they start smoking early. Like the parents are giving kids, here, go buy some smoke, step on that. Everybody loves
Yeah.
puffing where I'm from. So, now I'm not in Quebec anymore. I'm outside Quebec in Ontario, but they smoke like chimneys over around here, man.
Yeah, I mean, most of Europe does. If you go into France, if you go into Spain, fuck me, if you go into Italy, I think it's an Olympic sport in
That's what I'm
Italy
saying.
smoking. You know what I mean? It's like
That's what I'm saying, man.
they are smoking for a gold medal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it's like over here. It's like they're in a
Yeah,
competition or something.
yeah, but in the UK now, smoking is just shunned on, and it's really expensive as well now.
Well, I mean, you know, the expensive part is I don't really mind because you are damaging yourself, you know, and it is shitty
Mm,
for you. So put some extra tax on there. You know, why not? Like make people think about it. You know what I mean? Because that's the only thing that really makes people think is their wallet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? And for kids too. I mean, unless they're like like rich kids or whatever got money to spend on smokes. When I was a kid, I'd rather spend my money on comic books and beer. But
yeah,
yeah, I never got, my brother and I, both of us, like my sister smokes, my mother smoked, but my father, my brother, and I never. I've never had, I guess, and I think that's like growing up with my mother smoking like crazy. My mother had a cigarette burning in the ashtray all the time.
yeah. I smoked from being 15 to about 40, 42, something like that. And then I just went cold turkey, and haven't had a cigarette in like 8 years.
Good,
So
that's good stuff, man. Now I know I am going to say this. I don't smoke cigarettes,
yeah,
but I smoke other stuff. And where
yeah,
I'm from, they put tobacco in their in their
yeah,
joints.
yeah, they do here.
So yeah, and that's a European thing, and that's why they have that in Quebec, and only in Quebec. The rest of Canada don't do that.
Yeah,
It's only in Quebec. When I left Quebec, went to Ontario, and I said, "Oh, we put some tobacco," and they look at me like, "What?" That's a European thing. So yes, I did have a bit of tobacco in my systems because of that growing up, like
yeah,
because I've been smoking joints since I'm like 15, I guess, or well, no, well, later, well, close between 15 and 20, let's say. But anyway, and then one day, somebody who at my job who smoked cigarettes said to me, "Why do you put that poison in your shit? You don't even smoke cigarettes or nothing. Why are you putting that shit, even that little tiny bit amount in your stuff, man?" Like,
yeah,
and I had no answer, and I was like, so I didn't smoke nothing for the next 4 months, and then I went back to smoking just Bob Marley style.
yeah. There's a reason for the tobacco going in. So before you got a lot of sort of like raw green over here, everyone was smoking resin. So to smoke resin, you need an even burn. To get the even burn, you needed tobacco in there.
Yeah,
Hence the tobacco being in it.
yeah, for sure. Like
Um,
before the weed got popular in Canada, it was hash before that too, and everybody put.
yeah,
And you can't smoke hash unless you're doing like hot knives or something like that
yeah,
with a little tobacco on it.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, and that's how the transition happened. And the tobacco, I guess, makes it a little smoother. You know, maybe you don't cough as much or something like that
yeah,
if you're used to it, kind of thing. You know, so it just like went on, and but I never, even it didn't even cross my mind until that one person said to me, "Why do you put that poison in your shit, man?" And I'm like, "You're drinking," he goes, "You're smoking like pure natural stuff, and you're adding like 300 chemicals of poison to it."
yeah. You're adding a fuck ton of tar.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Holy shit! Why did I not think of this myself?" Well, yeah. Professor says his only vice are boobies. That's not true. And collecting movies. Yeah, there we go. And collecting Halloween stuff. Right now he's getting. There we go. We're on the roll now. And booze on Fridays. And it's rolling. What else did he say? It's rolling away on me. Booze on Fridays. And boobies.
On Fridays.
He put boobs in there twice. And
Boobs and booze.
Very much. He needs boobs in there twice because he's a boob man. Yeah, it is a sin. Now it's a sin. It's definitely a sin now, Russ. But I never even thought about it, man.
Yep, it wasn't back in the day.
Yeah, that was the way it is. Oh, Only Sans Horror. Good evening. Thanks for showing up.
Hello, Darren.
Oh, there's your man. There you go. Good having you, my man. Yeah, we're talking about getting high in tobacco and all that stuff. So, anyways, let's move it on a little bit. Let's see. Let's talk about your recent pickups. You told me you got like a massive haul of some stuff.
Yeah, man. For the last 12 months, it's been coming in thick and fast. I don't really know why. It's definitely an addiction, I think. It's. I just seem to have come across a lot all at once recently for the right kind of money.
That's good stuff, man. That's good because I'm on the opposite end of that scale.
Yeah, I don't know what it is in the UK at the moment. Obviously, collectors collect, but there's been a lot of stuff popping up. Now, we seem to put it down to older collectors passing away and families and spouses and other people have no idea what to do with this stuff.
Well, that's good, man, because like on this, for me, everything is expensive now. Like I don't know if it's just like my collection has evolved to that, where the only things I'm missing are sought after tapes. But
yeah, I think I'm pretty much the same.
And so everything I'm looking for is kind of pricey these days.
Yeah,
so I'm not getting lucky to get anything cheap.
Yeah, and I've definitely gone more picky with what I'm picking up. In pickies in titles, not pickies in format, but pickies in titles. Definitely picking up less Blu-ray at the moment. Definitely picking probably up more DVD at the moment, more than anything. But there's just tons of tapes just coming in as well, which is great.
Nice.
I don't know if that's with having the film club as well as that people just at you first. Oh, these guys might like it. I don't know, but
well, I'm sure that's a little bit of part of it because at least they know that it's going to a good home, you know.
Yeah, you'd think so. And then, but the kind of stuff that's popping up is like right in my wheelhouse, such as Omega Cop.
Nice. Omega Cop.
The
what
year is 1999. The year that came out. No, you're asking. 1990.
Okay, so it's 9 years in the future.
Yeah. So it says the year is 1999. John Travis is the toughest cop alive. John Travis is the only cop alive.
Holy shit! I hope he's getting overtime.
No, he's earning the big bucks.
Omega
I remember
Cop.
seeing this film years ago, and it's like hot trash. But it's brilliant.
Oh shit! I don't recall that. I'm gonna have to look into that one.
Yeah, it was to be Mad Max on about a £50 budget.
Okay.
So
Professor says it looks like Tackleberry from Police Academy on the cover.
It's simply, yeah.
It does. Now, mister.
Cool.
Cool.
And then we was talking ninjas a minute ago, so I had to get a copy of
Heroes. We were talking Heroes.
Ninja Thunderbolt.
Hero Thunderbolt.
Hero Thunderbolt.
Ninja Thunderbolt. I don't know if I know that one either. The Deadly Warrior. What does it say? A little bit higher?
It says the Deadly Warrior, the most powerful force.
Oh shit! I love ninja movies, man.
Oh, I do, and they're all rubbish. But there's just something. But I don't know what it is, and I've not really gone out my way for it. But just loads of ninja tapes have come in recently.
That's cool, man. I don't come across any like tapes with titles with any titles with the word ninja in it are I guess popular, I suppose, because I can't find
Yeah, I
anything
think
like
they're a
that.
collector's thing. Yeah, you know what I mean. There was a lot of them as well. You know what I mean. It's Godfrey Hall put so many out. It was untrue.
Mm-hmm.
We got a nice little copy of No Retreat, No
No
Surrender.
Retreat, No Surrender. Yeah.
Can't go wrong with that one. What else have we got? Oh, a bit of Charlton Heston in The Awakening,
The Awakening. Nice
which
Vestron.
is okay. It's a bit slow. It's been a good while since I've seen it, but it's all right.
Cool.
What else was down here? We've got a bit of Chuck with Hellbound.
I don't have that one. That's like one of I think I'm missing like maybe a handful of Chuck tapes, and that's one of them.
That's one of them. Again, it's been a hot minute since I've seen this one. It's a canon film, which it would be, but
yeah, for sure. I've never seen that film, and I want to, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting to find it on tape.
It's I think it had a couple of releases in the UK. I think this was the cheap sell through Warner Brothers tape that came out of it years ago. Okay. But it's all right, you know what I mean? It's pretty much like most of the Chuck films where he's dialing it in from space. But
well, they say that's like is there horror in there?
It's a horror element, yeah, okay. Yeah. So there is a killer going around, and he's trying to stop him. And then the most craziest film that's probably in my collection now. I don't know if you've ever seen this one, The Rollerblade 7.
The Rollerblade 7.
It's like a post-apocalyptic samurai warrior on roller skates film.
Okay. I instantly thought of Roller Boys. Is it Roller Boys?
Yeah, so it's pro for the Roller Boys. It's a bit like Solar Warriors or Solar Babies. Do you know that one?
Yeah, Solar Babies. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit like that. If it had been done on a shoestring budget by a guy who didn't know how to direct. So it's got Frank Stallone in it.
Oh, nice.
Frank Stallone and a futuristic gimp on the back.
Oh boy.
Oh. But yeah, mad little film. Quite hard to get hold of in the UK.
I definitely watch that.
Yeah, I think it might be on YouTube as well. It's definitely worth checking out. It's mad as fuck.
Shit.
Professor
says, I don't know Tony well enough to ask him to DM me his exact location to fix his PC issues with no ill intent towards VHS tapes.
Yeah, with no ink of coming in this room and stealing everything. No, I get that, Professor.
He just wants to fix the technical problems.
Got a copy of Savage Dawn.
What a beautiful cover, eh?
Oh, it's a great cover.
That's a cover that you walk into a video store and you see on the shelf when you're renting that movie.
Yeah, you're wanting it, and yeah. So this film was originally a £1 for the evening to rent.
You can't get any better than that.
Can. That's a full evening's worth of entertainment.
Savage.
So it's Lance Hendrickson.
Oh, nice.
It's a good little post-apocalyptic. Again, it feels like
Professor loves
a Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome ripoff. It's a bit like Steel Dawn. Patrick Swayze.
Right.
It's got that bit of a vibe to it as well. The
cover's great, man. Cover's great.
Yeah, it's really good. This tape I wanted for ages, and I could never find a copy that was in decent enough condition. I don't know if anybody remembers this one. Evolver. It's about a kid. Well, I say kid. He's like a late teen that's into virtual reality gaming. And he enters a competition, and when he wins, he gets a robot given to him that he can like challenge to like laser tag battles, but every time he defeats Evolver evolves into the next level, but he's had the wrong kind of microchips put in him, and he's had defense microchips put in him so that he starts going around killing people. So if you imagine Chopping Mall, but the robots are trying to kill kids instead, then that's Evolver.
Yeah, it's like Chopping Mall mixed with like war games or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. Another great cover too.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Really good film as well. Really good film.
Shit.
Reason being, I wanted this one, like a couple of these other tapes. I've got a real thing for tapes now that have no other releases other than the tape. So there's no DVD or Blu-ray releases of them. So Evolver is one of them. Weirdly, never had another release other than this.
Holy smokes, that's cool. I'm going to look into that.
Yeah, I think in the UK the problem behind it is it's an old Trimark release, and the Trimark catalogue just went everywhere. I think everybody owns a bit of it, so the licensing's shot at on it. So it's probably never going to get another release other than that.
That's a great cover too, man.
It's good.
I'd rent that for sure.
One of my all-time favourite pieces of trash now, because it's by the same director as Hawk the Slayer, is Prisoners of the Lost Universe.
Holy smokes, look at these great ass tapes, man. Prisoners of the Lost Universe.
Yeah.
Is that
on the
cover? The dude with the gun. He looks like
John Saxon.
Yeah, he looks like John Saxon. That's him.
Yeah, it is John Saxon. Yeah.
Awesome. I'll watch anything with him in it.
Yeah. If you like, I love the film Hawk the Slayer. And again, it's by the same director, so you know the kind of stuff you're getting into with his kind of stuff. About a guy who develops a portal to different dimensions, and it goes slightly wrong, and it drags him and his assistant into a different universe, into a different dimension. And there's loads of mad shit.
You play with dimensions, man. You never don't play with portals and dimensions.
You don't want playing with wormholes.
Cool, man. Man, Tone, listen. I need to I got to run behind the video store and take a piss.
Go for it, dude.
Duck out for a second.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, I'm gonna leave you alone there. I don't know if you want to show tapes, if you want to like insult some people or something like that, or speak your mind about.
Yeah, I've got other stuff I can show people till you come back.
All right, I'll be gone like 2 seconds.
Yeah, go for it, man. I'll tell you what, we'll wait till he comes back for that tape. There's a couple here that are worth a look at. Thorny my small box X rental of Warrior of the Lost World. Any of you guys have seen that one? With Robert Ginty in it. Robert Ginty was the same guy that was in Exterminator and Exterminator 2, Whitefire, all that kind of stuff. I love Robert Ginty films. They're always tons of fun, and this one is futuristic Nazis, so you can't really go wrong with that. What else have we got? If you like Italian exploitation films that want to be absolute Indiana Jones rip-offs, look no further than the Hunter of the Golden Cobra. There's a multitude of films in this franchise. I think there's 5, maybe 6. If you want to check these out, Severin are releasing these in the US. I don't think they're getting UK releases, but they're definitely coming out in the US. Definitely worth a watch. The other one that's popping up in this line is Ark of the Sun God. Same actors, same cast. Really, really good Italian Indiana Jones knockoffs. But Hunters of the Golden Cobras is one of the better ones.
Holy smokes, look at that cover too. Hunters of the Golden Cobras. That's going in the basket.
Yeah. Really good film.
Mr. Bones, you're here. Mr. Bones finally showed up. I was talking about you earlier. We were talking about the burning. The Rob go to the store. Oh boy.
And then anybody who knows me knows I love sword and sorcery films.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one that's quite hard to get hold of. Stormquest.
Stormquest. Yeah.
It's a good female lead one. So if you've seen films like Hundra or Red Sonja,
Yeah.
similar kind of vibe. It's a good one.
Cool. I wonder how many of these that you're showing me have the same titles over here.
Do you know what? In the UK, we was terrible for changing the name of films.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So what's happening at the moment is I know a film of a certain title, and then the Blu-ray will come out of it, and I'll go, "Fucking hell, I've never heard of that film before." And when you start looking into it, you go, "Hold on a minute, I've seen this." And the Blu-ray companies are reverting the titles back to the originals instead of what it was known as in the UK.
That's
And
confusing.
it's happening. Yeah, it's happening a lot at the moment. But yeah, there'll be tons of this stuff that's called other things in other regions. My favorite Garfield film, and we're coming into the slowly coming into the time of year for it. Garfield in Disguise.
There you go.
Or
Nice
Halloween
one.
Garfield. Yeah. Probably the best TV special that Garfield did.
Yeah,
like
I think I'd agree with that.
It's brilliant.
I loved Garfield when I was young, man. I mean, who didn't? But holy shit.
Yeah, I've still got my original Garfield on the shelf there, if you can see it.
I was looking on your shelves while every time you're pulling up a tape, I'm looking up there. I see that Fozzie up there. Is that Fozzie Bear?
Yeah, man, an original Fozzie, yeah.
Nice.
But my original Garfield's up there from me being a kid.
You got some Ghostbusters Marshmallow Man, and you got a Slimer up there.
Yeah, all this shelf is all Ghostbusters stuff. Posters, collectibles, tapes, original toys, all kinds of stuff.
I got Fozzie right here. I got a Fozzie right here.
It's cool.
With some other Muppets on this side, and I got hidden back here. You can't see it, but hidden back here, I got a nice little Marshmallow Man. I lost his hat.
Cool. My Marshmallow Man's here. Well, I've got two. I've got that one. That's the original Kenner one.
Nice.
And then there was a re-release a good number of years later, which was that one.
I love Ghostbusters. You can't see it. I have it out of camera range, but I have a proton pack on the wall. I got my Ghostbusters patch with a nice old school, I think it's like probably early 90s Slimer trading card.
Cool.
That I got from some collection that I found. Yeah, I love Ghostbusters, man.
Yeah, I do. I've got an original one sheet poster. I've got an original UK quad for Ghostbusters 2. I've got a big fucking stupid tattoo.
There you go. That's awesome, man. Yeah, Zool and everything.
Yeah.
That's wicked, man.
Yeah, we showed it. Was it last year? I think it was last October. We showed it, screened it for 50 people in an old Victorian library here in town. And a mate of mine's a camera guy. He came in and lit the entire library up purple and green. We put a massive 300-inch screen up, showed Ghostbusters, and beginning of the film when they're in the library and the books are moving from one side of the library to the other in the reference section. We had it lined up perfectly, the screen with the bookcases, so it looked like the books were going from one side to the other on the screen.
That's wicked, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had a couple of guys who we know locally that are a part of a Ghostbusters troupe, so they came full proton packs and everything, and full regalia on. It was really good. It was really good. I'm just lucky we've got places to do that kind of stuff, really.
That's pretty wicked, man. Hey, Mummy and Monkey's here. Good, nice to see you guys. Mr. Stay Puft, we have a couple of those. Hello, guys, just stopping by. Good to see you. Cool tattoo, they said.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, you got fucking Duel on there.
And then a really sought after tape through a couple of members of the club. We love this film, and this film's absolutely stupid. But you can't go wrong with Jim Carter.
I love Jim Cotta, and Jim Cotta
Fucking
comes in a
ace.
big box over here.
Yeah, this is a big box.
Well, I mean, like when I say big box, I mean like cardboard box waiting to be destroyed.
All right, cool.
So it's hard to come by because these things are any of these MGM big boxes are long destroyed. So I don't have the cap had a Jim Cotta like that.
Yeah,
and
this
he didn't send it to me. So
this is an MGM release in the UK.
That movie is I could talk for days about that movie, man. It's so weird and
I mean, why has no one jumped on the bandwagon and re-released this? It's a firm fan favorite. It would sell well. It's quirky enough that it's got a good niche audience. But unless there's something wrong with the licensing on it, I've no idea. But just no one wants to pick it up.
Laying below the radar for some reason.
Yeah, so owning it on tape is the only way. That's what we got here. Oh, this is a good one. Searches of the Voodoo Mountain.
Look at the cover of that, man. How do you not rent that?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't even need to know the title. If I've seen just a picture of that, I'm like, put that man in a basket. Voodoo Mountain, nice.
Yeah. Nice little revenge film. Day of the Panther.
Day of the Panther. That looks good, man.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like a early 80s exploitation revenge kind of film.
Triangles and everything.
Yeah, it's nice. Look at that one. It says it's got a sticker on the front that says special offer £2.50.
Nice, acceptable.
Yeah. Let's see. I think that's an is that an MGM or Columbia release of The Patriot. Like a US Navy SEAL has to stop a nuclear warhead.
A nuclear bomb falls into the hands of a madman.
Yeah.
But the poster, the cover art is great, though.
Yeah.
It reminds me of that cartoon show I used to watch when I was a kid, Mask.
Oh, dude, I love Mask. Mask was massive in the UK. I mean, massive. Yeah, it was.
I love that show, man.
It's great. I
remember playing in the bath. I remember taking a bath and playing with Mask toys in the bathtub.
Yeah, I've got an original. An artist friend of mine did me an original pen and ink of Matt Tracker. So I've got a big Matt Tracker drawing on my wall over here.
Nice.
Nice Tracy Lords flick. Ice. Like I said, stuff just keeps coming thick and fast. What have we got here?
Man, it's a great titles, man. Like that's a nice haul.
Real bullets.
Real bullets.
Not fake ones, real ones. So, you know Rob, who has the 80s video shop?
Right.
The town where Rob is in a town called Alfreton. It's about 20 minutes outside of Nottingham.
Right.
And I bought a big batch of tapes a couple of weeks back. And it turns out they came from an old place in Alfreton, right near Rob, which I found was just mad. And I messaged him. And I said, dude, was this like a rental place near you? And he went, no, it was like a second-hand shop, like a thrift store. He said, in fact, it's still going. It's still there. It's like, no way. Yeah. So there's sales stickers on some of these tapes.
Nice. What's going on, Mitch? Good to see you, buddy. I didn't say it earlier. We were talking about it. Good to see you, my man. Do they have regular box VHS in the UK, or do they all look like They all look like rental copies, but they all have a
So
clamshell
so
plastic
they're
tape.
all they're all clamshells. So the variants that we have, hold on a second, I'll show you, is size of box. So you can see the size difference in the box. The larger box is a rental,
Okay.
and then 90% of the time, the smaller box was what they call sell-through tapes in the UK. Stuff you could buy in a shop or a store.
Oh, okay.
Always came in a smaller case, but the rentals always come in the big box. So majority of collectors in the UK are always looking for the ex-rental big box tapes.
Mm-hmm.
So hence they're always more expensive.
Right.
But at the moment, I am picking ex-rental tapes up for fun for like next to nothing. I mean, a lot of these tapes I pull here come out of one box load that came in last week. I think I paid £22 for the lot, so it was like £1 a tape.
You can't beat that.
No, not at all. And like we'll even take mouldy tapes as well now, because me and another collector friend who's something to do with the club, we've purchased a cleaner, so we've started cleaning tapes as well. So it does help, because when we go out sort of car booting, shopping, whatever you want to call it, being able to buy mouldy tapes and clean them opens loads of doors massively, because you might stumble across a tape that's quite rare or expensive to find in the UK, and it's just mouldy as hell. You can get it for next to nothing. Like, no one knows what to do with it other than throw it away.
Right.
And we'll just buy them, strip them, run it through the cleaner, clean everything up, put it back together, and stick it on the shelf.
Yeah. I knew that was going to be a thing, because that's the same thing over here. Like now we're at the type. It's popular. Tape collecting is popular, right? So you're coming across like great titles that are, if you found it easy to find this title that's rare, it's because it's got mold.
Yeah.
And thank God for those cleaners. The cleaner that you got, is it from close to you? Is it from the States, or?
No, I'm a gentleman that started producing them in the UK.
Okay, because there's VHS's Life is over here in the States. He's the dude that started that, I think.
Yeah, I think he is. His design is really good. The whole design process on a 3D printer, as good as what he's getting, is phenomenal. And the tape cleaner itself does a fantastic job. The chances are at some point we will invest in one of those ones as well, because I am intrigued to use one. I think his build quality and the motors that he uses in these, I think they far surpass anybody else's. So it will be interesting to get older one. They're not overly expensive. I think the shipping would cost more for me, to be fair, to get one into the UK, but currently the one that we're using over here, it does do the job well. So,
well, I mean, like I know there's a bunch of, like, obviously there's people producing them now. So I just want to give a show to, his name is Tony, by the way, Uncle Tony, VHS Life. I don't have one of those yet, because I was thinking about getting one, but now everybody's tuned in. So even sought after tapes that are moldy, it's hard to find now.
Yeah, I mean, what we found as well is we was taking some of these tapes that we're getting, that were films and movies that were stuck on tape and had no DVD or Blu-ray or anything, just totally stuck on VHS, and we was transferring them to DVD, and then passing them around the club and stuff, so people, because not everyone's got video recorders, and then passing around the club so people could watch them. And what me and Rob were finding was, even a tape that looks clean, that looks pretty healthy, that tape could be 30, 40 years old. So we've just decided to put tapes through the cleaner anyway. And what we're finding is it's preserving the lifespan of your video recorder, and it's also giving you a better picture quality when you transfer them from video to DVD.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
we just clean everything we get now.
Yeah, why not, man? Like, it's totally worth it for sure.
Oh, it is, yeah, definitely. Especially with rare tapes, I don't want to keep playing them over and over and over. So having the ability to transfer them to DVD and just use the DVD, it does help. And then it allows other people to be able to watch them as well, because not everybody's rocking video recorders.
Yeah, and in my opinion, the grails are the ones that you're speaking of that are not released on anything else but tape.
Yeah,
and those are totally worth saving.
yeah,
any which way possible. You know what I mean? And yeah,
yeah,
like cleaning them up, recording, putting them on DVD, and distributing them and watching them that way.
yeah. That's basically what we're doing. I mean, there's a couple of us on the Panasonic players, so it's a video recorder and a DVD recorder.
Yeah.
It's got HDMI on it, so the setup is here in front of me now. It can go through my computer. It can go through big telly facing me as well as, so I can monitor everything that's happening with that tape while it's recording it to disc, and I can alter the tracking and do whatever else I need. The Panasonics work brilliantly, but again, because there's only so many of them, I want to try and reduce the wear and tear on it. So if we're cleaning tapes before we put them into the machine, then it's obviously helping the heads on it as well as. But we're getting good results off it. So
yeah, for sure, it can't be bad. So
yeah, you know what I mean. To a purist, it might sound a bit like a heathen thing to do, but personally, I don't want a rare tape to get chewed up. But I want the ability to watch a tape. So putting it onto a disc, for me, it just solves that issue.
And like I said, if you come across a tape that was hard to get, for me, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I love to put my tape on and watch it on a TV. But if I can transfer the same image to through the same console and everything to a disc, preserve my tape, and still watch the movie, I don't see what the problem was with that.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing at the moment. Don't get me wrong, the cheap stuff that we're picking up, you know what I mean, the mass-produced stuff and that. Yeah, I'm not sentimental about any of that kind of stuff. I don't really care about it. But the sort of rare big box stuff that's coming in, I want to preserve it a little bit. I don't want it destroyed or to deteriorate in any more quality, because at the end of the day, they're getting old.
Yeah, 100%,
so just
man.
Yeah, just recording it to a disc, it just helps. And I've still got the tape. It's not as though I've not got the tape. But yeah, you know what I mean? And again, more people should have the ability to watch this. You know what I mean? They're not on streaming. They're not being picked up by big distributors and put it onto DVD and Blu-ray. So if people want to watch this stuff, this is the only way they're going to get a copy of it, is if I rip a copy onto DVD from them, and then they can watch it.
Yeah, that's excellent, man. It's like, you know what I mean? Like you're doing the VHS work right there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there's one thing of ripping it and then putting it onto YouTube. I know a lot of people do that, but I don't think there's anything better than actually speaking to someone. Oh, have you got this particular title? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I can rip you a copy. Like recently, if I can reach them, hold on. There was a couple of films that was like really hard to get hold of in the UK. And a friend of ours wanted to see them, so we ripped him some DVDs. So a film called Mind Killer, that's crazy, awesome. But again, only available on VHS. So we're doing a copy of that. And a film called, over here it's called Terror on the Menu. But I think in the US and Canada it's called Terror at Red Wolf Inn. It's like a proto, it's hard to explain, like a proto cannibal slasher. but with a hint
Okay.
of comedy. It's a weird title, but again, it was stuck on VHS.
Wow, eh?
So if I can get it out, so that was the tape it came off.
Oh, okay, cool. So you make a nice
Um,
cover for the case and everything for the DVD, and
yeah. So we basically just took the image off the front of the VHS cover for him, and just stuck it onto a
that's wicked,
DVD.
man. That's wicked.
And like I said, we don't charge anything for them for anybody. You know what I mean? It's nobody's profiteering out of it, or but these films should be seen. You know what I mean? They shouldn't be locked away. They shouldn't be in a sort of snooty collectors libraries who don't want to share anything.
That's right. That's right.
These films should be seen, and the only way you're probably going to get, well, the only way you're going to get to see Mind Killer is on VHS. So you know what I mean? We ripped him a copy of it. But the beauty of ripping it is you get the entire video on there, so you're getting all the trailers, all the advertisements. You're getting everything on that disc as what would be on the tape.
On the tape, yeah. That's awesome, man. Let's see here. Ginger Ninja says, yeah, I'm too scared to play my OG Dawn of the Dead VHS anymore, just in case.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you don't want it to snap or something like that, or even if you can splice it together, and it's you don't want it. You want it to be whole, right?
Yeah, I mean, I would recommend the Panasonic video recorder, DVD recorder to anybody. They're a little bit more expensive now. There's a guy in the UK that's doing reconditioned ones for about £150, but it's definitely worth it. Like the last of the high end players. They've got a HDMI on them. They've got MIDI out, S-video out, component out, and any kind of output that you need or want is on the back of these. And what it's got the ability to do is upscale VHS to 1080p. I know again purists will be scoffing at me, but when you transfer it to the DVD, because you're upscaling it at the same time, you get a better transfer on the DVD. So when you put your DVD into a decent Blu-ray or a 4K player, it's upscaling it again with the software. You're not getting a bad picture. The picture's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, you can say, well, it's not the tape, but I mean, we're talking about preserving the tape here.
Yeah, that's all it is. It's just about preservation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like we're like, yeah, we have thousands of these. We just prefer to watch them on discs because we have a large screen TV and a disc player. We're watching on disc because we're preserving the tape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And again, just, you know what I mean? And any standard tape, and I've not just standard tapes lying around, but any cheap sell-through tape, yeah, I don't care. If the VCR eats it, it eats it. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. But the expensive tapes, the rare tapes, the hard to find tapes, yeah, I want to preserve them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't want to chew tape.
Yeah. Like you said, like you may have been lucky enough to come across them, but I mean, I play tapes in here all the time. I'm watching tapes in here all the time. I'm not watching tapes that I spent an arm and a leg on.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I may put one on like I watch The Wizard. The Wizard nowadays is like close to is getting up to almost $100 for a tape, a Wizard tape. So I watched it maybe twice since I owned it. Every now and then I feel like watching it, and I have a few cans, and I'm like, fuck it, I put it on, But I take care of my stuff, my equipment, I clean it, and when I put my tapes on, I press play. I'm standing there and I'm waiting to press stop at any moment. Something don't look right or whatever.
Noise.
Yeah, anything is nothing is out of the ordinary. I'm stopping it right away. But if I had the capability, well, I do have the capability. I have a DVD recorder here.
Yep.
But I'd rather just I put it on the shelf and I look at it, and then I'll wait till I have too many beers and I'll watch it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a couple of Grail pieces. One being an original X-Rental Hawk the Slayer that's a really expensive now, like 125 a copy, if you can
I was
even
just,
find a copy.
I was just about to put this question up here, Tony. Can I ask you if you have any ultra rare tapes? There you go.
Yeah, Hawk the Slayer is up there. Like I say, that goes for decent money. I think that's probably the most expensive tape in my collection now at 125. I've got an original CBS Fox. You might be able to see it up there of Night of the Comet.
Night of the Comet's a good one. I don't have that either.
Yeah, very much.
Are you a wrestling fan, Tone?
Yes.
Lendog keeps asking if you like wrestling because I think there's some wrestling happening over there sometime soon.
Is it AEW? I think it's AEW.
Yeah, AEW. Yeah.
So,
look at that. Let me see. Let me pop that up there. Let me see. Why doesn't it show me the same goddamn thing? There we go.
Yeah.
I heard a comment. Cool. Oh yeah. That's great, man. The cover is fucking way better than what I remember the cover being over here.
Yeah, no, that's a small box X-Rental. CBS Fox, when they started producing in the UK, only put them in small boxes. It's only later on they changed them to the large format. So yeah, I mean that currently price on a good Night of the Comet is about me 50 to 70. And that's in really good condition.
That's a decent price.
Yeah, I've got an original pre-certification Halloween 3 up there.
Halloween 3 is another one I don't have that everybody jumps on all that shit right away, you know, like I can go on eBay and I can pay the price and I can pay the shipping, but I'm trying to find it organically, you know, but those days are few and far between.
Yeah, you're just paying a king's ransom, aren't you, every time you want something like that. But then, I mean, I will collect US stuff as well when it pops up. So certain things like Dr. Terror's House of Horrors.
Look at that fucking cover. That's pretty wicked too. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors.
And then, I mean, to be fair, I've probably always been a bigger fan of the stuff that you guys get. So the cardboard slip rather than the big box. The big box, it looks cool, but it's a bit big and cumbersome, to be fair. So the whole when these pop up, when I can find them,
look at that, hey? That's cool.
So that's From Beyond the Grave.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they're a pain in the ass. The tape falls out the bottom. I agree.
Yeah.
But because of that left the door open to make many different kinds of cases. Because your guys' cases were so good, they didn't have to change up the cases. The cases were always the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Picked up a copy of Razorback recently.
This one I've never seen anywhere besides this one here. This is an old big box of Ghost of the Ninja.
Oh, cool.
Look at the size of that. Look at the size of that compared to Strange Brew.
That's really good.
And this is not like a MGM with a cover or not like that. It's like, this is like the pornos. The porno movies come like this in a big box, and then they open up on the top and they slide out on a plastic tray.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, these are cool, and they're cool nowadays because this is still intact. Because you would, you know, this shit would be destroyed and it's close to being destroyed because I'm going to leave it and stop fucking with it. But
yeah, I mean, there was a couple of US companies that were doing sort of 90s SOV stuff on those kind of releasing them themselves. And and we didn't get anything like that over here, really. The whole SOV market in the UK was like virtually zero. I suppose it's only been back in like the last few years, really, when DVD came out, that stuff started becoming prevalent over here. But I always liked that sort of early mid-90s SOV shot on video, straight to video stuff that was coming from the US.
Yeah, and they got like like boxes with lights that light up and
Yeah.
and like pre-recorded audio on them, like Frankenhooker and stuff like that.
Frankenhooker, yeah. That's the big one, isn't it?
And shit.
Yeah. We never got anything like that.
There's a horror tape called from the movie Bleeders that the tape has like blood underneath the plastic.
Yeah.
That you can squish around like that,
Yeah, so like in the UK, we did get the cardboard sleeve, but it was always on cheap budget releases.
Right.
So, but ours came out of the top instead of the bottom.
Oh,
so
really?
That's Demons. That's Demons 2.
Demons 2, awesome, man. That's a good release too.
Yeah, they come out of the top instead of the bottom.
Yeah, they're like those stupid Yanks over there. Like, we're going to do the same thing you're doing, but we're going to make it logical, and we're going to have it fall out the top, because it doesn't fall out the top; it only falls out the bottom.
Yeah, but these companies were releasing so many of these budget films on these releases. These tapes like £1 to buy back in the day. They were so cheap, but now they're going for daft money. Demons,
man, that's awesome. Those tapes are like crazy money right now here.
Yeah, they're going for daft money here now.
Yeah, nice stuff, man.
We showed Demons a couple of months back at Film Club. We did a whole sort of like Possessions Day. So we showed the original 1956 Night of the Demon, like a British black and white suspense horror film, which is really good. And then the evening we showed Demons, and two of the women that come to the film club halfway through this film had to get up and leave because they couldn't take any more of it.
What tape are you talking about? Mitch wants to know if you have a tape. He doesn't want to be rude and ask if you had a tape. This is tape talk.
Yeah, ask away.
This is the place where you come and ask if someone has a tape. So
yeah,
don't feel any sort of way. Just say, "Hey, do you have this tape?" Lendox says, "I want all those tapes, and I don't even collect tapes." I knew you were gonna say, "Bitch, you got me, you fucker, you got me." Do you have?
What did you say? I can't see it. Hudson Hawk. Do you know what? I don't have a single copy of Hudson Hawk. I don't even own it on DVD or Blu-ray.
Bitch, you fucker, you. He's always talking about Hudson Hawk when Cap is here. I should have known. You were setting me up. Son of a bitch.
No, I mean, there's quite a bit of this stuff that's that's popping up right now, like that film Berserker. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, Berserker. I don't know what release is that. Well, not that I would know, but
yeah, but these were all thought to be like budget releases back in the day when I was younger. In these cardboard sleeves and these canned titles.
It looks like the cover of Pink Floyd The Wall.
It does, the mouth.
No, I haven't seen
it.
No,
they're just going for daft money.
Like I said, I don't know, because I don't know if the titles are the same over here, but Berserker sounds familiar.
Yeah. Lurkers.
Look at that, eh? Was that Jim Carrey?
Yeah, it looks like it, yeah.
Is that Lemony Snicket or whatever they call him? Lurkers. Man, you got some nice ones, buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I have a tendency, when people who know me but don't know the film stuff come in this room or come into my cinema, they're expecting to see mainstream film. And when they come in, they're like, 2,500 films. I don't know fucking any of them. I'm like, that's the whole idea. That's
the whole idea for sure, man.
That's the whole idea. Like, hey, I've got some mainstream titles, but they just don't do nothing for me. I like the weird and the wonderful.
Yeah, for sure. Wow, man, that's a good amount of like. I want to watch all those tapes that you show.
Yeah. Oh. Return of the Assassin.
That looks great, man. The martial arts collection. Nice, nice stuff. That's a slip as well.
Yeah, that's a slip. So again, it comes out of the top.
It's such like a slap in the face, you idiots! Look at our slip covers that come out the top, you morons.
And all you've got to do is turn it upside down. So just turn your graphic the other way up, print it on that way, and your tape doesn't fall away.
That, eh? They were like, "Goddamn no, man! Americans are too goddamn lazy to be doing that shit. We put the holes in the bottom. Goddamn it!" Oh man, that's some funny shit.
Like I say, I've got some. I mean, quite rare tapes.
Do you have any? Jay wants to know if you have any eliminators. I have the first one. Or
eliminators. I don't have the tape. No, I got the Blu-ray of it. But I don't own the tape. I would like to own the tape.
I have the first one.
Yeah, it's not super expensive. I get a copy for about 25, I think now. Well, was he Eliminators or Exterminators?
Oh, that's right. I think I have Exterminators. Eliminators.
Yeah, Robert Ginter. Yeah, I have both original quad posters for Exterminator and Exterminator 2. I do like both of those films. They're both great.
Yeah, I think I have Exterminator. I don't have Eliminator, but that doesn't ring a bell, so I'm thinking they might not be called the same thing over here.
Yeah, Eliminators is I think it's a canon film with a guy that's part human, part tank. A guy that's a ninja, another guy that's like I don't even know what he is, like an adventurer. Just get up to some mischief. It's a bizarre little film, Eliminators.
86.
Yeah, it's good. I have the Blu-ray.
A cyborg created from a pilot's body by time travel scientists escapes destruction and flees to America after his creator orders him to dismantled. Seeking vengeance for his murder, he must find help to stop the Doctor's sinister plans. No, I haven't seen Eliminator.
And he teams up with the most weirdest team ever.
Wow, the cover art is great too.
Oh yeah, I mean the poster art is amazing for Eliminators. It really is.
Shit. There's so many good movies out there, man. Like, yeah, it's batshit crazy. It is.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons. I mean, we still go to the cinema. We watch new films at the cinema. So last week we watched End of Oak Street. Fucking god awful. Like, just terrible. In so many ways that we haven't got enough time for me to tell you how bad it is. It's fucking shocking. If that's the best we can produce anymore with some of the world's best actors, it's awful, just god awful. But the way I look at it is, there's that many films from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s that I've not seen. I don't need to watch any modern shit. I can just keep going backwards and watch stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It's very rare anything new comes out that does anything for me.
Yeah, same here. When you guys first started collecting, what was the first tip you got that made you feel like, yeah, this is a collection now? I think he means tape. But
I've been collecting tapes since probably about 13, maybe 14. And I mean, I've probably told this story a million times over the years on sort of like streams and stuff, but there used to be, obviously in the UK, we call them pair boot sales. In the US and that, they could call them swap meets or thrifting or whatever they want to call it. But there used to be one close
flea
to us.
markets and
Flea
garage
market,
sales
yeah,
and all that
similar
shit.
thing. Yeah. There used to be one close to where I lived when I was young, on a Sunday morning, and a guy used to turn up there, and he had two big tables of ex-rental tapes. And on one table, his tapes were 3 for £10, which were probably titles that were probably like 2 to 3 years old at that point. So they'd been played plenty, but they had some life left in them. And then his other table were tapes that were just fucking complete madness, but they were like 3 for £5. So I used to gravitate to the 3 for £5. And a lot of my early collecting and a lot of stuff that I got into came through this gentleman selling me old secondhand tapes of shit I shouldn't have even been watching for how old I was. And I watched some brilliant stuff, and I still own to this day one of those tapes that I bought off him. And you guys will probably know it as Phenomenon. I know it over here as Creepers. Donald Pleasant's crazy little Italian film. And I just remember having two tapes in my hand and just scouring this table for another tape to get me 3 for £5. And he said, "Can you not find anything else?" I said, "I can't, no." He said, "What are you into?" I said, "Like horror." But at that time, I was like, it was just mainstream horror. Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, that kind of stuff. And he went, "Yeah, try this one. You'll like this one. It's good." And he gave me a copy of Creepers, and I was like, "Well, yeah, whatever, mate. It's got a monkey on the cover. Yeah, we'll give it a watch." And I just remember going home and thinking, why have I not watched any Italian horror films before? And this was a gateway into me loving Italian horror. And I still own this tape. I still own that tape to this day. So that tape's like, me owning that tape now is 35 years. So, and don't get me wrong, over the years, I've like purged part of the collection and then got into DVD, and you know what I mean? Like everybody does, they were purging tapes to get DVD, and I was doing exactly the same thing, but the stuff that meant something to me, I always kept hold of it. So hence why I'm still sat on tons of crap.
Well, for me, it was like I was looking, collecting tapes and just getting into that that feeling of having tapes again and watching them on a CRT TV and everything. And I think one of the first sought after, what would be called a sought after tape nowadays, was the Toxic Avenger.
Yeah.
And I got that one. I remember coming across that one, and there's two different versions of it. There's obviously in the white cover, and then there's another release that's in a black cover. It's a little bit rare, a little bit harder to find.
Right.
And I remember the dude was selling it for something something I thought was super expensive back then. It was like $30 or something. And I was like, I ain't paying $30 for a VHS tape. Are you crazy or whatever? And I tried to not lowball him, but I tried to bring him down, and he was like, nope. I think he wanted $38. I think he wanted $38. Not 39, not 40, not 35. He wanted $38 for it. And I'm like, and I think I even offered him 35, and he said, nope. I was like, what the hell, man? And I paid the $38, and I got the tape, and that's when I knew, I think that's for me when I started realizing this is going to be a collection. This is when I'm gonna start collecting tapes now, buying tapes that I want, and I wanted the tape, and he was ahead of the game, and he knew what he had, I guess, and
yeah,
he wanted his $38.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's been the case for a long while. I mean, in the UK, it's slightly different. That it seemed to be everybody just tried to purge the tapes at one point, and there was just tapes everywhere. And then the resale price at the moment is fluctuating. It goes up, then comes down, then goes up, then comes down. Certain titles are worth more money at one point, then they just plummet in price, and I don't know why that is. Whether it's there's more tapes being found in the wild and it's bringing the resale price down because there's more available. I honestly don't know. But over the last 12 to 18 months, as collectors, just with the guys I know, we've never had it as good. There's tapes flying in from everywhere, and like I said to you before, I think the only reason that can be is people who were sat on large collections are dying, and these collections are becoming available.
It's a hard market to judge. It's really hard, especially over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know about over there, but over here, it's hard market to judge because you have people, you have like different pockets of people. Some pockets of people know what they have, and some people don't.
Yeah,
like
that's pretty much the same.
They still have like a system over here where I'm sure you've heard of this, where they have like a Blockbuster kind of box that's just open for people to drop off. Well, I think it started with books or something. You can leave a book and take a book. Well, they have that same kind of thing going on with tapes. I'm sure that's finished now because now tapes are like super popular. But at the same time as that was going on, there were still people selling tapes for a good amount of money.
Yeah.
So you could drive up to one of those free boxes and find Black Christmas or New Year's Evil or something.
Yeah.
And just take it home for free.
Yeah.
Or at the same time, you can go to like a place or eBay and pay $100 for it. You know what I mean? So that messes up the market.
Yeah, it does mean, I don't know if you guys have got it over there, but we have another selling site over here called Vinted. And Vinted here is, you don't bid on anything. Everything's got a set price. You can try and lowball people on there. They can accept it. They don't have to accept it, but they can accept it if they want to. And the amount of tape recently that started popping up on there for like absolute pittance, because either A, people want to get rid of it, B, people have no idea what the hell it is, so they just want to get rid of it, or C, that mouldy and damaged, they don't know what to do with it, so they're just selling it off for nothing. Mm-hmm. And we've been taking anything we can find off there at the moment. So like locally, there's probably, I would say 10 of us in this kind of area that's all looking for the same kind of thing. We all know each other. Everyone's looking for the same kind of thing. So it's not as though you're trying to wade through loads of people trying to find this stuff. Or there's 10 of us solidly around here that's looking for it. Mm-hmm. So it's rare you're going to find anything in the wild, but if one person gets a lead on something, what's tending to happen is they're getting something and then contacting the other 9 people and then saying, listen, come round here, or we'll have an evening in the pub, whatever. I've got what I want out of this collection. Come and take what you want for free. Mm-hmm. So people are finding collections and then just swapping it and trading it between each other without any money changing hands, which helps.
Yeah, for sure.
Because the one thing you can always sort of guarantee on is somebody will find something. And the other thing you can guarantee on is not everyone's looking for the same thing. So yes, everyone's looking for the holy grail horror films. But when it comes to me, I'm also looking for low budget action films, low budget sci-fi films. Low budget sci-fi films are mainly what I'm looking for. A lot of the other guys aren't looking for that stuff. So they know if they get a collection that's got that in, chances are Tony will have it, I'll have it. So it comes over my way. And then they know in the future when I pick a collection up, if it's something that I've already got or it's tapes that I'm not that interested in, but I will take anything that's put to me, then I'll pass it all over to these guys. So it does help that way. There's a little bit of a community thing going on.
Yeah, well, I think it used to be a little bit like that back in the day around here, but now there's so many horror fans.
Yeah,
like I mean, if you can find a good horror tape in the wild that somebody's not asking $150 for, that's a good day.
Yeah,
and it used to be a common back in the day, but nowadays, forget about it. And I'm like you, I'm not the biggest. I mean, I love horror like anybody that loves horror, but I also love sci-fi. I also love 80s comedy. I also love action. So, and I mean, I pick up tapes like that, which was majority. I was easy to find, like police academies and stuff like that. But even nowadays, even police academies, like if you're lucky to find, especially like the real releases, the first releases,
Yeah.
even those are coming like few and far between.
Yeah, I mean, we find it very hard just generally out in the wild. Like the charity shops around here anymore won't even take VHS off people anymore. A lot of places are turning the nose up at DVD now as well. They won't even take DVD into charity shops neither. So that's becoming done on the ground because we take a lot of DVD as well. DVD is probably the main thing that we use for the film club.
Sure.
Because it's just the easiest format to deal with.
Yeah.
You can play it on anything, you know what I mean? It doesn't cost that much. Yes, there's some DVD that's going for good money, but 9 times out of 10, you can pick DVD up for under a £5. And it's robust as anything. It just plays and plays. And that's predominantly what we use for film club. So we still buy a lot of DVD. I'll never turn my nose up at DVD. If anybody comes to us with a large collection of DVD, we will always take it. And again, what we do at Film Club is we have 2 big tables set up and we have a big spread of films all over the table. And we have a big old 50s brown leather suitcase that's called the Case of Distaste. And we put all the shittiest films in the case because everyone knows where the shit films live. And then the other normal films right on the table, and people can just come and help themselves. They just take it; it's free. We don't charge anything. So what we found was people were taking films away. If they didn't like it when they'd watched it, they'd bring it back, put it back on the table. But then there was also bringing some stuff out of their collections that they no longer wanted to put on the table, so people then could take something else they'd not seen. So there's this whole snowball effect of films coming in and out of the club all the time. And DVD is the winner with it, you know what I mean? DVD is the one that's got its place, and I think everyone sort of poo-pooed DVD for such a long time, but in reality, it's the mainstay of it all. It's you know what I mean? I think it'll be the one that'll be around forever. You know what I mean? Forget 4K. I mean, that 4K is a dead duck.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely a lot more resilient than VHS tape. So
yeah. And Blu-ray's cool, but Blu-ray's getting pricey. And as much as I like Blu-ray, I mean, I collect tons of our raw video stuff. They're my favourite Blu-ray company. They put out films that I like. You know what I mean? They're in my wheelhouse. Right. But the other companies, your Criterions and that of this world, it's too expensive. You know what I mean? Do I want to be paying £20 and £35 a film? No, I don't. You know what I mean? It's way too much. So DVD's the one, you know what I mean? To find good quality, to find horror titles on DVD is a lot easier and cheaper to find it than on anything else. Yeah, and if you run it on a good system, on a good setup, it looks as good as anything. So, you know what I mean?
Just want to give a shout. Hey, what's going on, my man Tex? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. Been a while. I wanted to say, like, that's pretty wicked, man. Like, that's just like a big movie community. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're doing is just like creating a big movie community, man. It's super awesome to hear about.
It's good. It's took off in ways I'd never thought it would do. I mean, when we first started, I thought it'd be like 10 guys my age who was into the same kind of shit as I am turning up. And that being about it, and that's just not been the case. You know what I mean? We've got people from every kinds of walks of life turning up. Way more women turning up than I thought we'd ever get turn up to some of the films that we're showing. We're getting some of the younger community in, like groups of kids at like 15, 16-year-olds watching some stuff for the first time with us. Like a group of kids, I say kids, they were like 15, 16.
They're kids.
Kids, yeah. Watched The Thing with us for the first time. They'd never seen The Thing. We showed them The Thing, and myself and my mate was more interested in watching them jump out the skin than we was of watching the film. Because to watch these kids watch that film for the first time was fucking brilliant.
Yeah, for sure, man. And that's, I was going to say that, like, the best thing about it is like creating awareness and bringing people to tapes, bringing people to movies that otherwise they wouldn't get to, just like the video store used to do. When you walk in and you'd see the cover of those tapes, you have no idea what the movie is, but the cover would bring you in, and you'd watch a movie. You may hate it, you may like it, but you wouldn't. And when you're renting it and bringing it home and not knowing about it, you have no choice but to watch it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you spent money on renting those tapes, so you have no choice but to watch those movies. And you might have hated it, but you might have liked it, and you may have never watched that movie any other way. And that's the coolest part of what you guys are doing, man. Like, you're giving people access to titles and stuff, the things that they probably would never ever have the opportunity of watching. And
I mean,
the young people watching it, like, you know, they're watching movies they haven't seen before.
Yeah,
you know, different subject matter.
It's brilliant.
Different subject matter, because they're not really getting that kind of same thing as what they're producing back then. And also, it gets their mind, you know, thinking about how they made that movie, and what the real magic of those movies was the actual production of making those movies back in the day, when it wasn't, you didn't just type it into a computer and make the movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those that when you get a young audience turn up, you've got to think, are they going to like this? Are they not going to like it? It's always hard to judge, really hard to judge. And I don't think we've shown a film yet that they've not enjoyed. We did a Van Damme double bill. We showed Bloodsport and Time Cop. Nice. And I thought Bloodsport, yeah, they could probably get with Bloodsport. And with a pretty decent crowd watching it, and everyone had a few beers, and it was good. Bloodsport went down a treat like it always does. Now I put Time Cop on, and these younger guys that had turned up absolutely fucking loved it. And I'm like, brilliant, because Time Cop's one of my favourites. But
same here.
But it's not a lot of people's favourite Van Damme film.
No.
And these guys loved it. You know what I mean? So you're thinking, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, you've done your job for that bit of time. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think the big thing for us was we realised we was onto something when we screened Larry Cohen's The Stuff and the '88 remake of The Blob. We screened those two back to back, and we had like 40 odd people turn up.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, everyone was like of a certain age. Everyone was getting into the beer. Everyone was getting. It got a bit shouty at one point, and everyone was laughing and taking the piss. It was really good. It was like really good
time, man. I wish I could show up there. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, man, it'd be cool. Like every time either The Stuff or The Blob appeared on screen, on the tables in front of everybody, myself and Dave had piled really big marshmallows in a bowl. So the idea was every time The Blob or The Stuff came on the screen, you had to stick a marshmallow in your mouth as well.
Okay.
It was just fucking carnage by the end. But
man, it sounds like such a good time.
Yeah, and like I said, we do all this for free. No one's trying to make any money out of it. It was never about making any money. And then, like I said, lo and behold, we got offered a permanent venue. And so we've got a permanent setup now where we do the exact same thing.
That's crazy, man. That's I'm super happy for you guys, man. Like that's wicked.
Yeah,
shit. And I can see that being like once a month or twice a month and like once a week.
It could easily be done. It's getting busier and busier. It's getting more people turning up for the afternoon sessions as well as the evening sessions. The evening sessions were always the ones that were popular, but even the afternoon sessions, because we've started showing some sort of like earlier classics, stuff from the 50s and 60s, stuff that we wouldn't have generally shown. We had a bit of an outcrying for it. A local community wanted to see these films. They couldn't see them on a big screen anywhere. So they sort of reached out and said, is there any chance you could screen these kind of films? And we said, yeah, all right, go on, we'll give it a go and see what happens. So we've screened like Betty Davis's Whatever Happened to Baby Jane, which is a great film. And what it's done, it's pulled an older community out. So sort of like over the age of 60 have come out to these screenings as well.
That's
But
awesome.
instead of
Man.
feeding them marshmallows and beers, we give them cups of tea and cake.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
for
like,
sure, man. Like, and you're getting like requests from the community, which is amazing, man. Like,
yeah,
fuck, man,
yeah.
you're doing good work, buddy.
Yeah, like tomorrow we're showing Summer Holiday with Cliff Richard, which will be popular. It's going to be busy. I've had people reaching out. You know what I mean? Do they have to book or anything? I'm going, no, you just turn up, and make yourself a cup of tea, and sit down.
Eventually, you're gonna have such a fan base where it doesn't matter what you show. The people are gonna show up for a good time, to support and all that stuff, and that's pretty wicked, buddy.
Yeah, it's good. It's been good because there's plenty of other people in the UK that's shown us love as well. That spreading our stuff around, and we get to meet them at conventions. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it helps massively that I've got my good friend Dave at the side of me, who helps me with all of this as well. That his full-time boss is John Carpenter. That helps hugely, like you wouldn't believe, because Dave's got his ear to the ground. Dave does a lot of convention stuff. Dave's an artist. So Dave's in the thick of this kind of world to start off with. Right. So it's, you know what I mean? It works sort of brilliantly, really. And again, we've never asked anybody for any money. We've always either funded it ourselves, or the funding now started to come in local from charity organisations or the council. And we're just putting it back into the equipment and the setup, but we're still not charging anybody anything for it. You just come along, sit down, watch the film, you know what I mean, and that's that. You don't have to think about giving us any money or booking tickets or whatever. You just rock up and away you go. It's cool.
That's awesome, man. And like I said, I was going to say before, you know, I have the video store at the flea market booth that I have, right?
Yeah.
I created a video store membership card for that booth. And I offered them only to, whenever I see young people come in, like teenagers come in and buy VHS tapes, I right away offered them a membership, and like, because they never had a membership, a video store membership card before. And they're like, oh, yes. And I'm like, I have a membership for the store. You know, it's for free. You can have it. It's just to show you, like, you know, like what we had back in the day, you know, like, and what meant so much to me. I still got up here I show it whenever I get a chance to. This is my video card from when I was a kid. It's in my mother's name, and on the back is my name, my brother's name, my sister's name, and my neighbor's name that were associated with the account, so we could rent tapes from Encore Video.
That's cool.
This is from like 1989, 90.
Yeah, I wish I still had my original video card. I've not got it. I don't even know where that would be now.
Yeah, my mother had this, man. I didn't have this my whole life. My mother had this locked away, and I got this like just before she passed away, and this is my prized possession right here.
That's cool. That's really cool. But it's like we do a similar thing. So you can get a Wigan Cult Film Club membership card.
Wicked.
And then it'll give you your name and your number on the back.
Name and your number on the back. Nice.
Yeah. So idea being awesome. when we sort of like move forward a little bit more, any merchandise, because we do have merchandise, you can buy t-shirts and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah. But if you're a member and membership's free, we'll do you a little bit of discount if you show your membership card. So that's the whole idea.
That's excellent, man. Excellent. Good stuff. And I was doing the same thing. I didn't have like a set thing for the card, but if they showed me the card, if a young person went out of their way to show me the card, man, I would give them the tape for like half price or something. Or I would give it to them, like give them a crazy deal, because just for that reason alone, you know.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, we've also started like an old school fanzine as well.
I just wanted to show my straight to video membership card.
That's cool.
Yeah, my name and everything on the back. Just wanted to show that off.
Yeah, but we started doing a fanzine, like an old school photocopied, like late 80s, early 90s film fanzine called Rot.
Yeah, for sure. That's wicked, man.
It's 10 pages, We got some club members to write articles. I wrote some stuff. Dave wrote some stuff. Rob, who helps with the club, he wrote some stuff. But then we got some guys who write national press stuff as well, to do little reviews and that. There's some advertisements for local companies in here. One for an independent film company called Interference Films, who are based in Manchester, who sell imported Blu-rays and DVDs. They're in the, and again, we was giving these away for free as well. We went to a horror convention last year. We printed 250 of them, and 250 flew. We had people coming up to us asking, could they have a copy? So we got rid of 250 copies of it in a couple of hours.
Sure, man. I want a copy.
Yeah, and I'll ship some stuff over. I'll ship a goodie bag over to you, because we've got tote bags and stickers and badges and all kinds of stuff.
That'd be wicked, man. I would love that. I don't know if you guys are doing this already, but maybe I was thinking off just right off my top of my head, you should maybe put a suggestion box or some kind of like comment feedback box at your showings, and then publish those in the magazine. That's
a really good idea.
You know, like people, people used to write in a letter to comics, books and stuff like that.
That's really good. The one thing that we do offer is, and we've done it for next month's screenings, that next month's screenings was called Dark Disney. We chose 10 Disney films that Disney wanted to disown because they was too dark to be shown to kids. Right. So we put a poll up on our social media. We listed all 10 films and said to everybody, choose 2 of your favourites. The 2 that win are the 2 that's going to get screened. That's the way it's gone. So the 2 that's won were Return to Oz and The Black Cauldron.
I love The Black Cauldron, man. I love The Black Cauldron, and Return to Oz is a crazy movie.
Yeah. So they're the 2 films that we're screening next month.
I have Return to Oz somewhere here. Where's it? Here?
Yeah, I have a.
There we go.
I have an ex-rental copy of it in my cinema. Yeah.
This one comes in like this is like as a clamshell, but it's like small. Look, it even has like little feet on the bottom for it to stand up.
Yeah, that's cool.
As you can see, a lot of this was like I think probably an early 2000 or something like that. They come in like a collector's edition or the widescreen edition usually.
Yeah.
And this one here still got the insert that comes with it, which is like a picture postcard.
That's cool.
Return to Oz with it. You can see
that's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, the versions on tape that came out over here originally, the first Disney versions, didn't matter what the title was, there was all on a yellow cover. So they had the proper handwritten font of the title on the box, but every box was a small box yellow. That's what my Return to Oz is in. Nice. But I think it's a bit of a sleeper hit, really, because like everybody speaks to that's into that kind of stuff loves Return to Oz, and it won by about 26 votes more than anything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's bonkers, man. It's definitely interesting. This movie is bonkers, man. And it stars what's her name there? I don't remember her name, but
I can never remember her name. She was in The Craft, weren't she?
The Craft, and she was Joe Dirt's girlfriend. Vicky
yeah,
Valancourt.
Isn't she also in Blade 2 as well, or Blade 3? Blade 3. Blade Trinity. 3? Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
I don't remember that one well because I didn't like that one much, but
yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, but that's awesome though, man. I mean, I knew you were doing that kind of stuff, but to hear like the progression of it and how well it's doing is like warms my heart.
Yeah,
man. I'm super cool. I'm super happy about that.
Yeah. Cheers, man. It's like next month we're doing the Disney one, and then for the month of October we're really busy all together. So we're hosting a Halloween event on Halloween where we're showing the original Vincent Price House on Haunted Hill.
Oh boy!
And we are showing. Are you aware of the TV show that was aired in the early 90s in the UK called Ghostwatch?
No.
So everyone thought it was a live TV show that was aired on Halloween that everyone thought it was a live TV show at a haunted house. Everyone thought it was a gimmick, but as the show progressed, more serious things started to happen, as though true events were taking place, and it was being caught on camera, to the point where it scared that many people. About 2 million people complained about it. It was like synonymous for the early 90s. Wow. Ghost Watch, and I have the get it out. So that's Ghost Watch. It's a big fancy box set of it. But basically they were TV presenters of the day, and it's a really good watch. It's like an hour and 30 minutes. It's like you're watching a live TV show, but it's all staged. But it's just shit starts to go wrong, like, and what you think you're witnessing is a proper haunting, but it's obviously not. But it portrayed itself as that, and it like absolutely fucking terrorized a generation.
Okay, so it sounds like a little bit like Orson Welles, like War of the Worlds, a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. It's the same principle. So we're screening that, and then the second weekend in October, some friends of ours who own a cinema.
Uh-oh. Tony's frozen. Is it Tony frozen? Am I frozen? Who's frozen? Did they find us? Did the Matrix find us?
Are we back? Disappeared then for a second.
No. Yeah, you're good, frozen, but you're good now.
Yeah, so they run a Hammer Horror double bill every October. So it's £15 to watch the two films, and this time they're showing The Reptile and I can't think what the other film is, but we're subsidising that. So if anyone books through the club, they only pay £5. We're subsidising the other £10. Oh, nice. So people can do that. We're participating and helping a local kids charity that are doing a Halloween walk, and they've reached out to us and asked could we help with some stuff, and I said yeah. A member of the club, he has a run club, and they're doing a zombie 5K run in the dark. And basically they wanted people to dress up like zombies and chase these joggers through the park.
Boy. So
of course we said yeah, we'll get involved with that, but we're doing a big screening in the middle of the park, Night of the Living Dead, for that one.
Holy shit! I need to move there, man. I gotta move. You send me your address. I gotta find a place for rent.
Yeah. So we just do loads, and it's good that it's not just me. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was my brainchild, and it's basically my collection that we're using. But the amount of people that've got involved with it, that it takes a lot of weight off my shoulders to try and organise everything, because otherwise it'd just be too much. So obviously I'm still trying to fit work around it and home life around it. So because there's so many people that are willing to help and want to get involved, it just makes it a lot easier and a lot more fun.
Well, it's super cool, man. I can only see that getting larger and larger and larger. I mean,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, we've had only this week we've had a blogger called Cult Manchester. He's quite large. He's interviewed some sort of big Mancunians, sort of from like the music scene and that. Reach out to us and asked us could he do a Q&A with us, because he'd seen what we was doing and really liked the concept. And I was like, yeah, of course you can do a Q&A with us. You know what I mean? And anytime. So
yeah,
it's sure. It's cool. And at the end of the day, with it all, it's just fun. You know what I mean? That's the big kick and the big drive. It's just fun doing it.
Yeah, for sure, 100%, and it's also nostalgic and you know, like,
yeah.
I mean, I guess it's fun, but I mean, it's more than fun. You know what I mean? There's something else sprinkled on top of that, you know. And the community and spreading
Yeah.
awareness and like loving things that are old and all those things together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like we're always willing to try and show anything within reason. Really, I mean, you'd be surprised what people turn out to watch. Like a couple of weeks back, we screened. Are you aware of the actor Weng Weng? He did films called For Your Height Only and The Impossible Kid. So he was a Filipino small guy who was only 2'9", but he dresses like James Bond.
Okay.
So we screened For Your Height Only, which is a complete James Bond ripoff with this 2'9" Filipino dude, and it went down a storm. So,
I mean, I would definitely check that out. I'm going to after we get off here. Like, I need to know what this is.
yeah. So yeah, we have shown some mad stuff. I remember showing, and I didn't realize at the time, a totally uncut version, a really cleaned up restoration version of Zombie Flesh Eaters to an audience that was probably a quarter of the audience was way underaged and never seen this kind of stuff before. So you're going, okay, you've got the zombie pulling the girl's eye into the splinter and all that. Yeah. And but there's a bit, and I always forget about it, and I still cringe about it now, where there's a yacht scene where two women disrobe, right? But this is a film shot in the 70s, so you get full frontal 70s bush.
Right? Of course you do.
But the young guys that were sat at the side of us, I turned to look at them, and the jaws were on the floor because they'd never seen a hairy bush before.
They're like, "What's wrong with her crotch area?"
And I was like, "Oh fuck!"
That's hilarious.
I totally forgot that bit was in, but
yeah, because they're too young to ever come across it. You know what I mean? Like, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So yeah, we've had all kinds of really good fun nights.
Oh man, that sounds like such good fun.
Yeah, the big one that we want to get off the ground, and it probably won't happen this year, but it'll definitely be happening for next year. Like a 10-15 minute walk of where I live, there's a big communal park. It's really big, and they do different kinds of things in there. And there's a nice cafe in the park, and there's all kinds going on. There's a big bandstand, and but the company I deal with at the moment, where we do film club, they've just acquired part of the park, and there's like a big pavilion, and we want to screen the Blair Witch Project in the woods in the park on a big screen. And we reached out to a couple of people on the council about a license and permission to do it, and they said, yeah, that's fine, there's no power going to the area where you need, so you need your own power, so I'm going to have to get a generator to run everything, but apart from that, yeah, we can't see any issue as long as you ticket the event. And I was like, yeah, fine, okay. So hopefully next October, we'll be showing Blair Witch Project on a massive screen in the woods in the park.
That's amazing, man. That's awesome. Like you can't get any better than that. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you'll be showing Jaws at the lake or at a pool or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's the idea. It's those interactive screenings like that get people's attention, that sure. Get people interested. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's always fun to turn out and watch a film you probably don't know, or some crazy horror film you've heard some mad guys on the internet talk about. But to get involved with something like that, or again being chased around a park at midnight on a 5K run by zombies, it's something a bit different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all good stuff, man. It's all crazy good, man. I love it. I love hearing it. Well, Tom, man, we're approaching like 3 hours now. I told you I'd hold you for an hour, but this is too good. We just
it's been good chatting, man. It's been good.
So I'm gonna let you go so I can go and drain my bladder one more time. Yeah, but yeah, man, we're gonna have to do this again sometime soon and keep on talking about this stuff because this is good.
Yeah,
shit.
dude, just hit me up whenever you want, man. I'm always available.
Well, I mean, you sound like you're super busy, and I appreciate you showed up here and letting us know all this good stuff, man. Like I see in the comments as people were commenting as you were speaking how awesome it is what you're doing. So,
oh, that's very kind of you all. Thank you very much. If any of you that are listening want to check us out or what we do or anything like that, you can find us on Facebook at the Wigan Cult Film Club. There's a group page and a page. The page has got about 8,500 people on it. The group's got about 1,000 people. You can find us on Instagram as the Wigan Cult Film Club. If you use Spotify, you'll be able to check out our new audio platform podcast on Spotify. Again, just look for the Wigan Cult Film Club or just type WCast and you'll see our little zombie hand logo pop up on the. Yeah, just check out what we're doing. The more people that get interested in this stuff, the better.
Yeah, for sure.
It's just cool.
Yeah. Well, thanks a lot, buddy. I appreciate it, man, and keep on.
No, thank you, man. It's lovely chatting with you. It's I've always enjoyed coming on your channel, Rob. It's always good fun.
I appreciate it, buddy. All right, everybody. Thanks for coming and hanging out for seeing my man Tone, the master of the 80s. And we'll see you next Friday.
Take care, everybody.
Take it easy, everybody. Later.
Yeah, now.
Goodbye from Robin the Captain. Goodbye from Robin the Captain. This has been Friday Night Tape Talk with Robin the Captain. Right here on Rob's Vintage Video. Only on YouTube. Be sure to hit subscribe. And take care out there. Keep your heads clean. And be kind, rewind. We'll see you next time. Goodbye. See you next Friday.
Your video and audio heads will now be cleaned.
What?
Your video and audio heads are now clean. Press stop and eject tape now. Eject tape now.
Eject tape now. Eject tape now.
No.